The thyroid gland controls many aspects of our health, the way we metabolize our food, use energy, lose and gain weight, sleep, oh, just to name a few. Dietitian Allie Miller, Naturally Nourished, is here with a few foods that can give your thyroid a big boost. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
It seems like we talk more about women having thyroid problems than men. Is that the case?
It's true, especially during times of hormonal fluctuations. So during pregnancy and post-pregnancy, also during perimenopause and menopausal time. And there is an influence on stress on the hormone, stress hormones on the thyroid gland. The HPA axis, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, plays a big role, that fight or flight mode, on the TSH, the thyroid stimulating hormone. And often women tend to internalize stress a little more, so that will take a beating on that gland.
Okay, let's talk about some things that can boost it though.
Yes.
Natural medicine, so to speak.
Absolutely. So the thyroid's just like any gland, where it's specific nutrients to help to fuel its function. And so iodine is the first one that we focus on. It's the only hormone in the body that requires iodine, and iodine plays a role in activating that gland. So sea vegetables are going to be a huge nutrient-dense source. We're going to actually use RMA in our dressing recipe today, and you'll see you just are going to rehydrate it. It's much different texture when it's dry versus rehydrated.
There's dry.
Yes.
And then there, it's a little wetter and nicer. Now, a lot of
Softer
people
jelly.
just might not be comfortable with this, so they've got to just sort of kind of get into that.
Well,
mode,
they could start with
right?
nori sheets with their sushi. That might be an easier introduction.
Okay.
Or there's seaweed shakers actually now that are mixed with sea salt. So you could use
Okay.
dulse or kelp. But this is going to be really nice, and I think you might enjoy it in this salad.
Okay.
And then selenium. Selenium is the granddaddy antioxidant, really powerful in combating oxidative stress, chemical stress, and boosting antioxidant production in the body. Helps also with the iodine. So tuna fish would be great for this. Brazil nuts are one of the highest sources. And then minerals, zinc, copper, and iron. So we're going to get a lot of zinc in our beef. I really like the grass-fed beef products, and these are ones that you can get on the go with the Epic bars. And then dark chocolate is a really good mineral rich for copper. And then B and A vitamins. So getting our nuts and seeds, getting in our carotenoid rich orange flesh vegetables for the vitamin A.
Like a sweet potato?
Yes, absolutely. All work in synergy to support the gland.
Now, next to it, it looks pretty good to have a little piece of bread and milk.
Yes.
However, it depends on what kind, because that can block it and cause problems.
Exactly. We have seen research that gluten and soy can inhibit the thyroid gland, and we also have to watch some of the excess cruciferous vegetables. Those can be called goitrogens and block the gland.
Well, it's kind of can be hard to put all these and try to figure it out. So you've just put it all into one.
A real
So what
simple
do you make
recipe.
it?
So we took the juice of 2 limes and some lime zest in there, some toasted sesame oil. This is going to be really rich in those B vitamins, the vitamin C in the lime has the antioxidants, some clove of garlic to help with the detox process, and a teaspoon of honey to balance out some natural sweetener and help emulsify, and then a little bit of cumin. It's going to be a very warming seasoning, very aromatic. This is going to help to take out that seaweed flavor. So if you pass me the softened RMA, we're going to soak that. Yes, we're going to soak that into our vinaigrette, and that's going to help to take over the flavor, so we don't get any of that sea flavor. And then very simply, we're just going to toss this over our leafy greens and then incorporate in a smashed avocado. So a little bit of additional fat in here, and that's going to create a nice creamy coating for our salad here. This recipe we use in our detox program, and I really recommend. There's a lot of what we call endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors are chemicals that block your hormone production, so can really inhibit your weight loss and can drive thyroid dysfunction. So doing a nutritional detox can really help to keep your thyroid on check.
And I like how you're just smashing the avocado in there, because I always seem to just slice and dice and just put them on top, but that gives it a whole new texture.
It'll create a really nice creamy film, and then top with some crunchy almonds, and you're all set.
Set to go. All right. I'm going to see if I can talk my co-anchor into a little seaweed. Are you up for it? Be good for you, Jose.
Oh, I eat seaweed sheets right out of the package, you know? So, hey, it doesn't bother me.